happens when you dip certain things in Dip N GLO. So let's see what all things happen. Alright, let's see what we got first. We're going to see what colors that go through and all sorts of stuff. So, let's see here. First we have see the difference, turned a little bit green. Put it right here. Alright, so yeah, we can see that. Let's see what else we got here. Alright, so we know that the blue turns a light green. So what about lizard brown, tan, whatever you want to call it, sand? There's not much of a difference on that. On the arms it turns yellow, but I didn't do the back legs, so you can see the difference. Alright, now what about a Cinco? As you can see, it changes colors. Not much though. About right there you can see the difference. What about camo? It's actually very pretty. You can see that. It's really nice. A couple of highlights in there. So that one actually turned out really well. Alright, so let's look at this. Next we have once again, turned a little different. What happens if we put metal in there? I wonder what happens when we put metal in. It definitely changes the color in metal. Right, so what else do we have? What other colors? Let's try red and see what happens with red. Alright, so we're gonna dip this. And red seems to stay red. So there's really no difference if you dip red into Dip N GLO. So let's see what happens when I dip. Alright, I've got yellow popper who's been discolored. So we're going to see what it recolors it when I dip it in there. Get it all in. Alright, well, it definitely made it yellow. Didn't get rid of all the trash, but you could see where it changed the color. Alright. Let's see what else we have to dip. I have this frog. Let's dip that and see what happens. Matter of fact, let's dip the leg. We're going to dip the legs You can see how they go from pink to yellow to like a dark brown. So I'll dip one leg and we'll see how that comes out. Definitely a big change. You see the difference? Right. I have a hard bait. I could dip that. Let's see what happens with this. That's not too bad. Look at that. Switched it to yellow. Almost like a gold. It's actually really good. It's pretty. I have some good luck with that. I'll finish dipping that later. What else do we have? Alright, let's try pink. Okay, let's try pink. See what happens with a pink worm. What? It turns orange. It's pretty crazy. Right. Well, I just want to start dipping all sorts of stuff. What else do we got to dip? Let's find some other stuff to dip. Alright, so here I've got a rainbow color. I'm going to try to dip this and see what happens. Now, I have dipped before, and it's just like Roger Rabbit. You sit there and you pull it out, it's just disintegratingly gone. There you go. So that right there, turn it to purple, turns to green. Alright, so let's try a blue. See what happens with that. Yeah, it goes to green. Nice, pretty green. Really nice in the sunlight. Now, what about let's do a baby bass. And this way you guys can see which ones you want to do it to and which ones you don't, because you don't want to mess up. Alright, so baby bass turns it a darker green on the back side, but a yellow on the front. So that's not too bad. That actually looks nice. Alright, so now let's try black. We got black and we have pink. So let's see what black and pink do. Actually got the whole thing submerged in there. Look at that. It ate the pink right off. Completely took it off. Whew. Oh, dude, it's disintegrating on in there. It's gone. Look at that. You see it down in there? It's just completely disintegrated. So do not put anything with a tip in here. Let's see if it happens to something else. Let's see if that happens to something else. Let's put a baby shad in and see what happens. You ready? So that came out. That didn't really change the color of it too much. Let's find out what else we have. Alright, so we have got a couple of these, so I can do it on one. A little fly jig. So let's see what happens when we put the fluff in. Let's see what it actually does to the fluff. Oh, definitely turned it. It's actually pretty neat. It's almost like a hair dye. Turned it yellow, so now it actually matches the jig. All right, now so here we go. So basically, I already have a glow yellow Cinco worm. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna stick this in here and see what it does. Let's see if it makes it brighter or darker. So it actually makes it a lot brighter. You see that? Makes it a lot brighter. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video on what to dip and glow and what not to. This is Captain Seasick. Until next time.